you on how well you know your instrument just by listening to them. Are you ready? Let's do this. All right, everyone. Number one, let's have a listen and see if we can figure out what instrument this one is. Wow, what a brilliant sound. I wonder what it could be. Take a second. Let's see. Did you guess the trombone? If you did, well done. And if you didn't, don't worry, you can always keep trying. Number two, and I love this one. If you know anything about me, you know that I also learned how to play this instrument growing up. Let's see what it is. Ooh, what a beautiful mellow sound. Does anyone know what that could be? Well, let's see if you got it right. Did you guess the clarinet? Yes, what a great instrument. And if you still didn't get this one right, it's okay, because then you can play this whole video again and see if you can get them the second time around. Number three, let's see what this instrument could be. Oh, so beautiful. I wish I knew how to play that one, but I don't. But I'm sure some of you do. Take a second. Do you know what this one is? Did you guess? The violin. What a great instrument, don't you think?
Yeah!
Let's move on to the next one. Number four, and this is a big instrument that you can find in the back of the orchestra. Let's have a listen and see if we can figure out what this one is. Whoa, what a giant sound that is. I love it. Take a second and see if you can figure out what instrument this is. Have any guesses? Well, this one is the timpani. Well done if you got that right, everyone. It's a big drum that we find in the back of the orchestra. What a great one. We're on to number five. I love a lot of instruments in the world, but I have to say, I think this one's my favorite. I bet you all will know it too. Oh, did you know that one? I bet you do. Did you guess? The piano? I know you all did, because we all have heard that instrument before. Good listening. Let's move on to number six. Number six. We're moving right along now. So this instrument is very brilliant and bright, and oftentimes we may hear it to introduce, back in the day, the king and the queen. Let's see what it could be. How cool. Such a sharp, bright, brilliant sound. Do you have any guesses as to what this one could be? I bet a lot of you know this one. It's the trumpet. That's right. What a great instrument. I would love to know how to play that one. Number seven. Now, I should probably be standing or sitting on a higher stool for this one to show you how it's played, but instead I'm just going to bob my head to this super cool beat. And let's see if we can figure out what this instrument is. Ooh, what a cool sound. Does anyone have any guesses what that one might be? Really big. This one is the double bass. It has a really low sound, and it's so big that people need to stand up or sit on high stools to play it. Fascinating. Number 8. Now, I actually think this instrument sounds a little bit like one we've heard earlier called the clarinet, if you remember that one. Except I like to think of this one as its nasally cousin, because it sounds just a little bit nasally, but is not in a bad way. Let's hear and see if we can figure out what instrument this is. Wow, that's a beautiful melody as well. Does anyone have a guess as to what that might be? Take a second. It's a tough one, isn't it? Well, if you have a guess, let's see if you got it right. This one is the oboe. What a great instrument. And if you've ever listened to Peter and the Wolf, you have definitely heard the oboe before. Number 9, we're almost finished now. This is another very big instrument, but the sound that it gives is very gentle and very angelic. Let's see if you know this one. Have any guesses? This one is the harp. Yes, it's big, so many different strings. I bet you it's really hard to play. Do any of you know how to play this one? And number 10, we've made it. Now this instrument is very beautiful and the clip is really short, but I don't think that you need a lot of time to hear this instrument to figure out what it is. Let's see if you can get it in the 2-second clip that we have. Have any guesses? I bet a lot of you know this one. Take a second. And it's the flute. Very long instrument, and once upon a time used to be made of wood. And it's such a beautiful sound. Oh, I just love instruments. And that is the end of our game show. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you did really well. But you know what? If you got any of them wrong, don't worry. You can always rewind the video and go through it again and fix any mistakes that you had. That's what learning is all about. And for those of you who are looking for a challenge, why don't you go back through it again and see if you can figure out what families all of those instruments belong to. And then, if you want even more of a challenge, try to figure out where those instruments all belong in their seating position in the orchestra. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I'm so glad that we have a chance to talk about the instruments again, and I hope that you're learning lots and lots about them. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a great week. Bye.